Welcome back, everybody. Back on Eternity. I hope you're okay out there. We'll be joined by DrCOOKIEMONSTER later. Maybe Chuckles if he's about. Can't be sure on that one. Hi, Chuckles. Okay, mate. They've just restarted the server, so I'm in the queue, as you can see. Hopefully I'll make it in. Because I have a base to recce. I have some sales to make first, don't I? An ammo to buy and then a base to recce. Hope everyone's all right out there tonight. Yep, in I go. Let's see if I crash or not, though, because I was in Trader. And it's going to be busy. Right, I'm in. Oh, I've got shed loads to sell.
Well, you're going to need a lot of ammo.
The ultimate weapon of power.
How can I help?
Take a look at my selection of
melee tools. We got everything
tools.
from pistols to shotguns to long rifles.
Anything else to sell? A bit of clothing if it lets me. We'll wait in Trader till morning, guys.
Have you not got anything better to do?
My problem is I don't have the right rep. Nothing else to drop off at the moment, so we're just going to reload mags, get that sorted. It's a really good server, apart from it's really busy. Let's be honest. Alright, if we're going to throw stuff away, let's make sure we're throwing the right stuff away. That can be thrown away. Because the plates are worth more to us. The spare helmet's worth more. That can probably be thrown away. They can be thrown away at the moment. Keep the belt. We're gonna need, and get rid of that, and get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Keep the bandage.
So, what are you looking for?
Silence
Something
is the
good to
ultimate
kill
weapon
Zeds,
of power.
self-defense
Take a look at my
raiders,
selection of
or are you
melee
more of a hunter?
tools.
Ha! I think we need to save that till we've got a base, don't we?
Hey pal, nice weapon you got there. Come on over and I'll give you a good price for it.
So these two I need to sell. So I've got no space to put them. I can't. Oh, connection issue.
Going over and I'll tell you. We've got medicine if you need it.
Let's wait for a crash. Okay, we saved that one. Let's drink.
go.
So guys, I'm just waiting for the server to morning to appear so we can work out what we're doing. We're going to need to go to...
Oh, you're not looking too good.
there.
Come on over and I'll take your temperature. We've got medicine if you need it.
Yeah, still hasn't deleted the marker. That's annoying. But we need the sun to come up before we push out. So I need to stand a basic chance of survival. It'll soon be morning. Now we can't sell this lot that I can work out at the moment. We don't have a high enough rep. It's really annoying.
Excuse me, what exactly are you looking at?
I wonder, I've got that on, and that one. I wonder if I can replace that one with a better quality one. No, is the question to that. That's annoying. So if we take the mags out of these, can we then sell the mags? That's the next question. Won't even take the mag out of that one. Where's their peer-to-peer trader?
Need some ammunition for those? We've got some great deals right now. Come take a look.
So we're just waiting for morning. I don't particularly want to throw weapons away.
Looking for anything special or anything in particular?
I could buy some food, I suppose.
Oh man, you look like shit. Why don't you come over here and let's see if we can do anything with our stuff in the medical chest.
Buy one of those to the ground. And some food. We got one of those. Buy another one of those. Okay. deposit anything. That one can be dropped off. That can be dropped off. The rest of it needs to stay. See if we can sell the mags.
Code lock. I need code lock, guys. Code lock. Give me code lock. Code lock. Give me code lock.
Хуй террор, блядь, долбоёб.
Hey pal, nice whipping you
Give
got
me
there.
code lock.
Come on over and I'll give you a good
No,
price
no,
for
no,
it.
no, I don't have.
Can sell a helmet.
Чего?
T1 Utah, T1 Utah, so we can get rid of one of them. That we can't get rid of. I don't want to just throw it on the floor. But let's sell a helmet. It's a bit more cash.
What kind of thing are you looking for?
Oh, you stupid game. Boots, helmets. Get rid of one of them. That's sorted. Pay that money away. Don't want that. Don't want that. Do want that. Let's get ready for extraction, guys. Okay, Chuckles. With 82, I'd have been in the queue. Yeah. This is already up to like 250 in the world for servers. It's just a really nice server. A little bit laggy at times, but that's when they get better hardware, that'll improve. And very popular. Yeah, disconnection error. Here we go. Chuckles, you stand a chance now if we get booted. Yep, we've all been booted, I expect. They need to upgrade their hardware. Desperately. Right, back in the queue. Wait for that to come up. Come on. You know what you're doing with hardware. I love it. They've made an amazing server. We just need it to be a bit more... Yeah, they need to get some more hardware and probably up the pop. Don't know if it would handle up the pop. They certainly need to up the hardware though. Maybe open a second server. That's better. Hi Chuckles. You should have a fighting chance of getting in, mate. Hello. Hi Chuckles. You should stand a fighting chance of getting in.
Hello.
You okay?
Yeah. Was listening to you.
That's alright. I wasn't talking initially. The first time I didn't have my foot pressed down. So you would have heard it on my stream probably, not on... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm loading in again. I'm going to go and recce where Cookie reckons we should live.
Okay.
And I get what he's saying. That's the wrong way. It's that way. Where's that marker gone? There. As he's saying, the grey building, if we can get it, is only one door to block off at the bottom and code lock, and one wall and one gap at the top to block, and then we can code lock off and airlock the whole of the stairs up. And our flag would be hidden inside.
Visualize like 3 different buildings. I'm not sure which one he means.
The one in Nova that we used to live in, with the
Okay.
upstairs where you can climb on the boxes and look out the window.
Okay.
Like a grain silo. Are you in the queue?
And now it's the red loading bar. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see.
I've got a mission to hand in that gets us storage, but I'm not handing it in because I've got nowhere to store the storage until we're ready to put the storage in. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. a little mad at myself now because I sold that first day after the wipe.
Yeah.
I found things like a saw and a hammer, and I sold them, and I should have put them in the locker.
Yeah, that's life, mate. Well, you got some money. You might be able to buy some.
True. So yeah, I got back on last night, and I was prowling around. I tried to do some clips, and it didn't work.
Okay.
Not sure I'm toggling the right things, but someone kept fighting AI in the town, and I was trying to get an angle on them. I just couldn't. They were good. They were hiding from the AI inside a building, and I couldn't get an angle. So
You're doing the right thing, because 3 kills gets you code lock and nails and completes a mission if you've accepted that mission. 3 human
yes, I
kills.
did. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, I'm watching it count down. I was in the 20s. Now I'm at 18.
There's only 60 on the server. You should make it. If you're lucky, if yeah, you should. As long as no VIPs jump on now.
15. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah. Form a single line. Walk through the turnstile. Board the train politely.
I love the server. I just wish it didn't crash quite as often.
Yeah. 10. Yeah. Oh yeah.
66 on, so 76. Yeah, you should make it in. I think about 50 people have VIP at the moment. That's my rough estimate of what was joining tonight. Which wouldn't surprise me. It's an infinitely, massively streamable server. And if you look in their Discord, in their content creators bit, there's some big names that have joined their content creators, people that will play the server. And they might only play it once to make content and disappear for good. Yeah? Because they're a fickle bunch, content creators, they move server to server. It's only me and Cookie that stay in sort of one place, but even we don't, do we? But I could see me staying here long term. Just because I like what they've done. And I think it's playable as a small team. You just have to maybe pick better where you live, and we might have to recruit 1 or 2 more members just to try and but from GoblinZ people, yeah, and the right people.
Yeah. What I just typed in chat, the FOTM. So
yeah,
back when I was following the Running Man, Amish Zed, all those people that like to play on Happy Bomb servers.
Yeah.
They bounce around from flavor to the month server to the next. Yeah.
The reason they do is people want content that's different. Yeah. Yeah, so they've made a name for themselves, never playing the same map more than a few times and then moving on. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, you are due north of me. Okay. You're at that yellow rendezvous. Okay.
Which at the moment is clear.
Oh yeah, I used to have a favorites list of all these servers that they would play on, and you would log in and see which ones were full and see all the others be empty, and you're like, ah.
Yeah, it's like everyone's jumped on today of the big streamers. There's a new desert map came out today, and they've all jumped on that, and I get why, because people want to watch the latest stuff. But I think that my unique bit is the fact that I don't jump. I stay roughly. Maybe I do, but we jump for the right reason.
Ooh, do you like Nutella hazelnut spread?
Can't stand the bloody player.
Okay.
Bombs. No. Hello. Hi, Cookie. Can't hear you if you are talking, mate.
Is that any better? Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
I can hear you now.
Yes, sir.
The
Hello.
I do. Hello.
The house is available.
Yeah, I did see it earlier that it was available. That's why I suggested it.
Yeah, I've just run in now and checked it, and it's available.
As I said, we don't have to go there. It's completely up to you guys.
There's bases everywhere. It's easy to defend. Well, we need to stick the flag upstairs though, because if you get to someone's flag, you can take their base on here, can't you?
That wasn't on this one. That was on loaded, I believe.
I believe it's on here as well. Protect your flag. Not 100% sure, but
Well, let me have a look at their rules.
while you're in the queue, yeah.
I'm already in.
Oh, are you? Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
We got 3 health bars. Cookie is very far away though.
Not that far away. He's at the trader.
Oh,
And
fair.
yeah. So it doesn't really count. He was lying round the back next to a gas canister. I think he might have been knocked out by the gas.
Okay, so it says during the raid, dismantling half or whole base is not allowed. Unprotected flags outside a base are fair game to be destroyed. So obviously outside a base, you can destroy them.
Okay.
But if they're behind your first door, I'm going to take that as in they can't.
Yeah.
You cannot take over a base.
Yeah.
So that, to me, means that they can't take the building once we put a flag there.
Yeah.
Neither party may block raid paths, that's fine. Make a ticket if you need assistance during a raid. Raids can last up to 24 hours. 24 hours, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Door gates are the only things that are destructibles with C4. That's it.
Right, someone's got a base near us, and they've got a car that they haven't locked.
Oh.
Because you have to buy code locks to stick on the doors on this server. So you need a proper code, a normal code lock, like you know the normal code lock. You add that to the vehicle, and then you code lock the vehicle using that.
Okay.
So that's how you lock a vehicle. It ends up with a code lock on it. People don't work that out. So I'm running back to trader because I've got a load of shit to sell. And I don't have any nails. So do you have nails, Cookie?
Yes, yeah, I got a box of nails.
Okay, once we've got the door up and the ceiling up, then I can hand in a mission because I've got a storage from a mission as a completed from the mission. Here's some storage, but I won't pick it up. I've got nowhere to store it. So
yeah, no, I've got one thing, like one piece of storage on me because I thought, I'll just buy because I thought it said case, so obviously expand your locker, and I was like, I'll just buy a case. No, you need to complete a mission apparently to be able to expand your cases or your locker.
Yeah. So I'm running back to trader to sell the rubbish.
I'll meet you in trader then.
Yeah, and then we'll grab the stuff that I've got a code lock and the base building plus book. We'll need a piece of rope to make a flag.
Got a piece of rope. Just found 2 on the floor, which I've just nabbed one from someone's feet.
Yeah. And then we need to... Whether I hand in that mission and grab the storage on the run over, I'm not sure. Actually, we'll have a code lock on us anyway. If we get killed, we get killed, don't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, AFK a second.
Okay. Do they have a peer-to-peer market on here? Player to player?
It's useless. There's hardly anything on it.
Because no one at the moment is putting anything up for sale. Yeah.
No, I'm looking, and like you get a case, alarm station kit, a black gun rack box kit, military lockers. Military lockers 20k.
That's good.
I might buy that. Gonna buy that.
That's worth having.
Ain't gonna say no. It's 20k for a military locker.
No. So all we have to do is build a door, put a flag up, build a door at the bottom, and build a wall at the top, and we're secure.
Yeah, exactly.
But we need to get over there, build the flag, protect the flag while the other person goes out and cuts logs and sticks them in his Bergen. Yeah.
If you can fit them in a Bergen.
Yeah. If I stay alive, I've got a 56 slaughter. Maybe I can't. Maybe we'll have to have a Bergen we can fit them in because you've got to have the stuff on your inventory.
Or maybe they've minimised them then.
I'll test.
I'll see if
I'll test now. I've got a hatchet on me.
I'll see if I can buy a bigger rucksack as well if needs be.
Because I don't have 5,000. I've just gone over 5,000 reps. I'll be able to buy armor now. Gather log. Right, let's just try one log.
Right, so on the video you had, they looked like they were quite small logs.
Oh yeah, they're small. They fit in.
Yeah, fun. Ideal.
Do they have suppressors?
Yes. But
Yes.
if you find them or
Okay.
buy them.
I've got
300 Okay, go ahead.
I've got 3 suppressors for. I got one on my FAMAS, I got one in my locker, and I've got one on M4, which is in my locker as well. If anyone does want a suppressor.
Okay, well, I was going to say, back here behind where Goblin already ran through, I heard some suppressed shots. So, keep running. Keep running.
Yeah, I'm alright on suppress at the moment. I'm just running with a AK-74U. I just go out and loot and then run home, drop the money off, go out and loot, rinse and repeat until we've got a base,
Right.
and I'll drop the good stuff off there. All the rubbish I'll run the trader. But guns, tier 2 and above armor will drop off in a base.
I picked up Cookie's KAR and a Vector. I like the Vector. It works really well on this server.
Yeah. Wouldn't be any good against players, mate, anymore. Because everyone's wearing tier 3 and above body armor. And it's only a 45 or 10 mil, depending on how they've done it. Just to pre-warn you, yeah?
Yeah, I know. But against the AI, it's quite effective.
Fine against AI, no good against armor. So...
Yeah, to be honest, I heard shots earlier. I went out and was like, I was looting, so I was like, I need to find nails. Nails is now my priority, because as long as I can get a few boxes back to my personal locker, I'll be happy. And I heard loads of shots, and I'm thinking, alright, so someone's triggered AI in there. Let's, I jokingly said, gotta go towards them. They might have nails on them. Lo and behold, they did have nails on them. One of them felt a sharp throw 8 to the back of the head, and then another felt a FAMAS close range, but the third guy managed to escape. Saw him zigzagging up towards Trader. I was like, you bastard. How dare you?
Because you need 3 kills for a mission, don't you, to get a code lock and a box of nails?
Yeah, I'd already got that, and that's when I was making my way back to Trader from Tissy, and ran into a few people outside the Trader and died.
Can you pick up the mission again?
No.
Okay.
There's also the thing which has annoyed me is, last night before it kept crashing and so forth.
And you said you had a rollback, yeah.
I had a rollback, yeah. So I went into the black market and ended up signing in, and I got a tier 3 armor set from him. And then it crashed again. Came back in this morning to do it. Mission had already been completed, so I couldn't do it, and I didn't have the armor because of the crash.
Yeah.
So it was just like, okay, great. So I've lost that then. So if there's a rollback after or before any crash or anything when you're doing it, you will lose that mission. So coming up to restarts, I would highly suggest not handing anything in. I would just wait until after.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a goblin just with his back to me.
Just waiting for everything to load in. Because I'm desperate for food. I don't know if I can eat in Trader.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can eat in Trader. You can buy
those
food in Trader.
I eat those little cheap snack bars all the time.
Okay, I'll have a strawberry jam then.
I say you can buy food. You can buy a Twix bar if you want.
Yeah, I've been eating Twixes and Marses to live off. And marathons. I've got over 5,000 rep at last. This is a moment in history. Right, I've got stuff to sell, so let's deal with the stuff to sell to start with. And then buy some body armor. Yeah? That's better than the rubbish I've got. Right, Cookie, what am I bringing? Base building plus book? Code lock?
Yeah, code lock. I've got a hammer, a saw. You've got a hatchet, haven't you?
I've got 2 hatchets, 3 hammers.
Good. What have I got on me? So I've got saw, box of nails, hammer, piece of rope. I think that's all we need to start with, isn't it?
Okay. I'm going to hand in the mission, so I've got another locker. Actually, yeah, I will. We'll just have to take the risk, won't we?
Yeah.
What am I going to get? Let me just work that out. What have you got? You've got a locker, haven't you?
So I've got a black military locker box,
Yeah.
a case for junk, and a ammo box.
So I'll get a double gun rack.
Okay.
It didn't give me it gave me a small black crate, even though I selected the gun rack. So that's fine.
Yeah, I don't think it lets you. I think it's just one of those items, and it just gives you at random.
Oh, okay. Let me just bank my money I've got. And 163k in the bank. Right then, let's get out of here, mate.
Right. You ready, Chuckles?
Let me grab. Hold on. Yeah, I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
Yeah. Okay. You've got a marker on the.
No. I've got markers everywhere that won't delete.
There you go. Yellow symbol with base on it.
Yep, thank you. Who'd have thought we'd end up on an ATM with lockers server and actually be enjoying it?
I know.
Right, I'm pushing for base.
You got code lock on you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. 2k to base isn't actually a bad run, and
Yeah. I have got push to talk on tonight. At the moment, I'm just keeping my foot down while we're doing this.
yeah, no worries, mate. I'm just getting a long stick and
Yeah.
break it into some small sticks and basically make the flag kit now. So as soon as we get in, we can just deploy it and
We're done.
start building.
Yeah.
black it on me, so.
Okay. I quite like their video on how they do building, just being able to put the blueprint straight down.
Yeah.
Without having to build that stupid little thing. It's far closer to rearmed. I'm going to go firm a second, Cookie. I'll come to you, Cookie. You stay where you are in cover. And then you protect me while I cut the logs here.
You got enough room to carry them?
Yes. No, don't. We'll move on because of the gunfire. We don't know if we're going to push on, do we?
Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
But we have to cut the logs at some point, yeah? It's going to be safer in the woods than it is near the house. Let's be 100% honest about this.
Well, let's quickly do it here then. Let's just chop these big trees down.
Alright, you're going to provide cover?
Yeah.
That was probably northeast airfield, but yeah, keep going.
Cutting down logs.
We cut down 2 per tree so they don't fall. If there's someone in the woods and they see it topple.
And I can carry 10. I can carry actually 20.
Carry 20 then. Just get as many as possible because we can saw them in there, can't we? As soon as we get in the building, we can saw them up and place it and build and whatnot from there, can't we?
I'm only 100 meters away. Cut down some for me. See if they'll fit in my
20
bag.
will be enough to do what we need to do.
Yeah, we just need a half wall up top to block off the top panel, and then we're secure. Obviously, we haven't got windows or the things blocked off, but hey ho, that's
But we can solve that afterwards once we've got the nails. Alright, first 10 done. Obviously, if I get slotted, you need the book and you need the code lock off my body.
Yeah. Maybe just do this tree, mate, and we'll head off.
Yeah. Let's go. I've got 16 logs.
Yeah, that'll be plenty. You can cut all of those into planks, and then we'll golden.
We'll need to keep some logs, won't we?
Don't need logs. Don't need logs for base building plus.
Yeah, but did you see his video where he had logs and planks in his rucksack?
Yes, because you can make log walls if you want to change the decoration.
Don't cut them all initially until we know for sure that they have
that's fine. We'll only cut, only cut 10 of them, for example.
Yeah, then keep the other 6 on the off chance that they've changed the recipes. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to solve us having to go outside that house until we're secure. And then we need another code lock, like ASAP, don't we?
Yes.
somebody's living in the apartment blocks across from us. From our top windows, you can see their flag, more than likely. They put their flag in the top room. So you'd be probably able to drop in from the roof and go through their window.
I already tried that. They blocked off both ways.
Oh, good job we think the same. Yeah, crawl off the top of a skyscraper because you'll fall onto the window ledge below.
Yep. Yeah, I was all planning to do that, but they blocked off the other hatchway, so you can't get on the roof.
Bastards.
Now, if you had a heli on other chance, you might be able to do it, but...
And no raiding until the 1st of the month. So they're raiding. Yeah. You can soft side, but we can't raid.
Yeah, so I mean, they won't be able to soft side us anyway with the way we build in here, so...
Yeah.
We will be absolutely... If we can get this built, we'll be fine. Yeah, until the 1st of May. It gives
as long as we don't get shot when we're opening the door.
Yes. And then I think after we've built, we are code lock and nail hunting.
That's all we're doing for the rest of the night. Yeah. Because
we
have to get another code lock in there to have an airlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And if you meet AI, kill them and play that game, but don't go looking for trouble. We're going looking for hitting industrial and looking for code locks and nails.
Yep.
Roger that.
Yeah. And as soon as you get either a box of nails or code locks, straight home. You alright, Cookie?
Yeah, just a box in here. Just thought I'd have a look in case there was something, but there's nothing there.
Okay, I'm going to push in because I closed this door before I left, and I left the door open. It's been closed.
Just picked up a shovel.
I'll clear upstairs because you've got the flag, and if I die, they've got to come out this way. Realistically, yeah. We're clear. Oh my God! There's a box of nails up here.
Blowing flag.
Okay. Let me pass, Chuckles. I'll go over the top. Chuckles, can you cover it upstairs because there's a door up there that people can get through?
Okay.
Thanks, mate. I will cover the door while you're getting that built.
Oh, the Kingdom of Livonia. Ooh, I don't like having my back to the window. Let's go there.
Far corner facing the other door. Anybody comes through that door, just keep shooting until they're dead. Chuckles. And let us know.
I'm going to pick up the planks.
Right, I've got the book on me. You cover.
The nails first.
I've got nails.
Oh, okay. Oh, you get 90 in a box.
Can you cover the door for me while I'm doing this, please? Door kit, where the fuck are you?
Oh, that was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, gonna put a code lock on now. I'll give you the code in a second, guys. Let's go upstairs and build the second bit.
I can't pick up anything down here, by the way.
That's all right. I'll deal with that once I've
got it. Don't forget, build a half wall.
Where is it? Wall.
You put a wall, and then you've got when you got to put like when you get it in your hands, you press one of the arrows, and it changes the.
Oh, come on, you fucking bitch! I need more planks.
On the floor, that should be enough for you.
Okay. We're secure. Right, let me just put the code in our chat for us. You all get that?
Looked at, but I've seen something pop up, so I'm assuming
Okay. I'll go downstairs and pick anything we've left downstairs up. Don't know if you've got it all or not. Did you get my thing I dropped on the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to make this base building. This small one. So we've got massive amounts of base building kit, like axes and sharpening stones and hammers. And in the big locker, I'll put food in there in a row as well. I've got a lockpick that might be useful to us at some point. A little bit of paper. I don't know. We might need to light a fire. We never know whether the trader's going to suddenly say, bring me paper. You just don't fucking know, do you? I'm going to leave one chocolate bar and one can of Dr. Peppers behind. Some spare 5.45. And a spare mag of 5.45. That might be useful to leave here. I'll keep that on me, actually drop them off. Spare bandage. .45 ACP and a real lockpick. Okay.
Tactical sword. That's freaking fun.
Oh, I didn't want to pick up that fucking thing for junk, did I? Sorry, I picked up the thing for junk, guys.
It's okay.
I see it's an ammo locker.
Yeah, you can't place it. You've got to go up to the wall and hold G to drop it. There we go.
Okay, and just press tab next to it to see what's in it. It won't delete the stuff that's in there, will it?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, no, it might do actually because it's
It's for junk, isn't it? It might do an auto delete on restart.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it all in the military. Put it all the ammo in the military locker. Yeah. Rowdy neighbors.
But we're secure.
Okay, so
And-
this is just walled off now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's door only raiding. What we could do now though is cover up some of these windows because we've got the nail. No,
Oh yeah.
we're not going to do it because we don't have enough nails to do that and build airlocks. And if we get another code lock, the airlock's more important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we just make the frames? If you just make the wall frames, can you then put like camo netting on it?
No. No, you need to. If you make the wall frames, they'll just sit there and look at you until such a time as you fill them in. People can still shoot through them. They're only holograms. And you can't put anything on them until they're built.
Okay.
It's not like vanilla, unfortunately. Okay, that's where we are. then.
Gotta get our rhythm down. We're like 3 tap dancers on this metal floor.
Yeah, right, let's go out and do some, I'll just make sure you guys can leave. So each of you in turn use the door and then chuck it behind you. So if I've had caps on the wrong way, we then know, don't we?
Oh, let me alt tab for the code. Alright, where are we going?
Anywhere to loot industrial code locks and nails we need. Just bomb burst out and look for them. Yeah.
You want to go out and left.
Right, if you shut the door, good, and then Cookie will do the same.
I'm going down the garages on the left.
I'll do
Copy that.
blue tins and then work my way down through the middle. Player down here. Or AI, they're both dead.
Sharpening stone.
AI.
Good job.
Gets you warmed up, ready for when you see players then.
I'm pushing to the other side of the road to go through the industrial stuff there, unless anyone's done it.
You good, Chuckles?
Duo in the center near the well.
Pushing
He's
left, pushing left. Right, sorry.
Are they both down? There were 2.
Yeah, both dead, both dead. Finish him off. Can't leave this guy's body for some reason, so I'm just going to quickly cut it up.
Were they players, were they? Were they players, were they?
No.
AI.
Red connection, prepare for crash.
Again.
Until they upgrade the hardware, this is going to be quite regular. Rep, crash.
Yep, I'm out.
We all are, I expect the whole server will be out. This is what we're going to have to put up with until they can afford to upgrade the hardware. Realistically. Unfortunately, when the server's full, it's an AI issue. But I'm not going to try and tell them that. If you've got 80 players on and like 50 people all trigger AI at the same time, the server's trying to calculate an awful lot of data. Yeah. Okay, I'm connected. At least the server comes up quick.
Yeah.
I even did the right thing and opened a ticket and said and let the server owner know that I've got access to CF tools. Oh, I was kicked off the game.
Yeah.
Connection has been lost. I know. That really means I'm making a home, doesn't it? Don't do that very often. Okay, I'm connected. Preparing for another crash.
Yeah, alright.
They've disabled hacked crate to see if that's what's causing the crashes.
That mean there'll be a mod update then.
No, hacked crate causes crashes on many servers. They'll have to write the mod. They'll have to write the update themselves. Yeah. If you're disabling something, it doesn't need an update. It's only if you put something new in. So all you do is you go into a command line and you basically take out the bit that says run this mod on the server, and then the mod stays in the mod pack, but it doesn't get run. Well, they investigate. If that solves it, then they'll know that that's the problem, and the next time there's an update, it will
sound. Yeah.
It will take that out or replace it, or they fix it by reverse engineering the code.
27 in the queue.
38.
And sometimes you can just go in, depending on the mod, 15. Depending on the mod, you can go in and say sometimes, like, enable, put 1 next to it to enable it, turn it to a 0 to not enable it, disable it, and then the mod's still there, but they'll want it probably on their test server to see if it's causing problems, or if it is the issue, see if they can fix it or replace it with something else. You know. Hi, Red Leader. How are you? Meow. Sorry, it's a TIE fighter sound. Badly done, but still a TIE fighter. Meow. Loading in now. And I have to remember now to throw away all the loot I've been picking up, because we're not looking for loot, are we?
Well, I just picked up a green key right before the crash.
Oh, that's
Hopefully
fine.
I still have it.
You won't have that anymore then.
Yeah, there will be a rollback. You can guarantee that. Yeah, I'm inside the base. No,
You won't have a door.
No, I'm in a blue tin. I'm picking up little bits that I can sell.
Alright, made it all the way down to 0. Hopefully it loads in.
It's amazing weather, isn't it, Red? Hopefully I get to kill the AI a second time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm in a shed. I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run this key back to the base.
Roger that.
It's for the military near Commence.
That's good to have. We can run up and do that one. We might get code locks and nails out of it, Cookie.
True. I mean, we do have a biathlon one as well.
But the Commence is just up the road, isn't it?
Is it?
That's our favourite military. That's its real name, not what everyone else.
Oh,
calls.
Commence Military's the small shitty one, which has got the like that mine, which is near it.
Says this key opens T1, the closed door in Roysko military base.
Oh, so it's actually in that one. Okay, fine. Ideal. Right, I'm heading home. Got a box of nails.
I'm redoing the garages because we just had a restart. We're searching for nails and code locks, basically.
Are we going to want to move that door slightly further back in so it's not sticking out the white?
Can you build another door? I'm bringing a code lock home. Yeah, maybe. But we've got another code lock.
Deal.
Also kept a sharpening stone, happily.
Nice base. Yeah, we've only been on the server a couple of days, so we've only just built it. Like in the last 20 minutes.
Am I in the way? Let me move.
No, you're all good. Trying to get it so it doesn't have a gap on either side, but obviously we're going to need to build walls around the metal state case anyway.
Brought another saw home.
Is that an option? Instead of walling off all the windows, can we just put a wall around this rail?
Yes.
Which will give us some cover?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, put a wall around it. No, that'd be fine because you could easily just hop on the railing and jump across.
I'll code lock it.
Yeah, sound. Right on.
I'm not code locked it yet. I'm just getting all the stuff together. Sorry about this, guys. I'm in the wrong screen.
You're okay. Take your time. Do it right the first time.
code locked.
Hi, Red Leader.
Should we go and do that key card? Should we go and do that key card? That key up at Commence? What do you reckon, Cookie? Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a bit big. Oh, a door, actually. We've got a door going through here. That would work.
Yeah, another door coming through.
Yeah, do it. Build it now. So when we get another code lock, we can stick it straight in.
Yeah, like it.
Because that gives us a loot room then, doesn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, that was all I was thinking whilst I had the nails on me. I just thought, if we build another door.
If we build the doors now, even though we don't have code locks, as soon as we get code locks, just throw them straight on.
Yeah.
Yes, let's use up the nails now, building, because it's easy to build on here. Easier
Very
than
straightforward to build.
damn sight easier than normal base building plus.
God, yeah.
And
Just
then we
don't let the cap locks using Chuckles do it.
Red says hi, Chuckles.
Yeah, I see his comments.
Okay.
Where'd you say the other base is? You can look right in?
I don't know if you can. I haven't tried yet. There's a flag on top of the apartment block at 80. If you look out the window.
Oh, I do see. Oh, there's two flags.
So they got.
There's another one in the background.
Yes, that's another base then. That's two bases in town.
Oh boy.
There's going to be bases everywhere, Chuckles. Just by its very
I know.
nature, this is a really popular server. Yeah,
I just realized I was shooting the AI right at the bottom of their building.
I don't think that's really a consideration, because if you don't, the AI will kill you. Yeah. Unfortunately, you either shoot the AI or the AI will eventually get a lucky shot on you.
Yeah, yeah. Great view all the way down the road, too.
Yeah, there's two of these buildings on Chinaris.
They have this on Livonia?
One on Livonia.
Race restless to it.
It's a brilliant building to build on. There's three or four on Deer Isle.
I know where there's one on Sokol.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it doesn't normally spawn any loot in sort of vanilla and most servers, so nobody bothers going inside them.
All right. I have an appointment to go to. I will be back as soon as I can. I don't know how late you guys are staying up on a weekday.
For me, another 2 hours. So if I don't see you, I don't see you, but I'll be on tomorrow night.
Okay.
Okay, Chuckles.
Take it easy, mate. That was difficult to do.
Yeah, I gathered it was a bit.
Sorry, that's why I was so quiet.
I worked out what you were doing. I love how quickly it builds on here.
Oh, nice how quickly it builds.
Yeah, this is a good compromise between BB Plus and Rearmed, isn't it?
Yes. I'll just build this wall, and then I think, mate, we can head on out.
Yeah, should we go and do the commence key?
Yeah.
Just because it's only tier 1, we might get nails and a code lock out of it.
Exactly. Oh, there we go. So loot room. Well, you got a little gap there, but they can't get through that. That's fine. That's fine as well.
And we can probably fit 15 code locks inside, because you can have up to 3. You can put a door in the middle of a panel and a door at the end. So they allow a door here and then a door at the end. So we could probably fit all 15 airlocks inside the box. Yeah.
Ideal. Before we do go out, is it alright if I move the door below?
Of course. I thought you'd need to. And that's
Just
fine.
because it's slightly sticking out. And
I agree, and I'll provide cover. I agree. I just... Yeah.
Oh no, I fully know what you were doing. Obviously, you wanted to get it
Yeah.
in, didn't you? You want to get it done.
Yeah, now we can be a bit more, not relaxed, but...
Ooh.
You can climb on top, can't you?
No, you could soft side this
Yeah.
door. So I might need to put another wall
On the inside. Facing
in
out.
front of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which you can do.
Yeah, I'll put half wall there so they can't see that it's a door. But that's fine. You can do that another day. Or a bit later. Whatever.
Yeah. It'll only take... Once we get this door moved, we can do it straight away once this door's moved.
So if you remove the code blocks, I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
Takes a while to dismantle.
Yeah. The reverse, isn't it? Have you got the book on you?
Yeah.
That's
Far
better.
enough back, do you think? Might need to put a bit further back.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, mate, don't be. We want to be covert, don't we? Seeing everyone else's flag can be seen in this town. We'd like ours not to be. As in, they don't have a reason to open the door. That's better.
Yeah, that's a bit more of a gap, isn't it? Yeah. Need more nails. Shit.
They're upstairs. I'll go and get them.
Alright, I got it. You cover the door.
Yep.
Yep. I'll just build the
Yes, yeah,
additional wall.
Yeah, do it now. Because otherwise if we get tapped, we'll be soft-sided straight away, won't we?
You have to remove this wall or this door to be able to do it.
Okay. I don't know whether you're allowed to put walls like that. I think that's counted as wall stacking because you have to leave a meter gap between. It said between doors, but I don't know whether they'd count walls the same. I think what you're going to have to do is build the half wall there, like you want to, and then put a small door in, and then a half wall at the end. Just to be sure, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Because that way we know that we're compliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that way you can put the half wall one way round, you can put the half door the other way round to stop soft siding still, can't you?
Yeah.
But we've got our first airlock. That's the fucking massively important bit.
That's the big thing. Right, well, there's a glitch with this because I've now got 3 crafting books.
I would report it to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Just because. Yeah, and then you build another one. I know it's a lot of fucking work, but it solves the problem, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Then you put the door in. We might not have enough nails to do them all yet, but that doesn't matter. Along the top of the stairs are blocked off. That's really... Oh, we might have. We've got 90 nails left in there. Doesn't look like it's on the floor.
No, it's not. It's come up.
Yeah, build the other 2 first. And then snap it to the other 2. Because it's snapping to the roof or something, not the bottom. Or make it, or do it, yeah?
You can see down there as well.
Okay. So, build, and then free place 1. This is from experience. And then free place, and then place the others, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Do one at a time.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's on the bottom now. Do you need me to go plank hunting?
I might need a couple, yeah.
Okay.
It's crashed.
What's crashed?
Alright. I thought my game had crashed then.
Okay.
Enough. How many logs have we got left? No logs. We might need some more logs. If...
Yeah. I can't pick up items. Yeah, we've got a crash in.
Oh, there you go. You're back in.
It's a player playing with the AI, isn't it?
It's a vehicle driving along the road.
Is it Hamish's? Is it big green Oshkosh shit? Fuck, what's that you're shooting? What the fuck is it?
Press sniper.
Where the fuck did you get that baby to?
I found it in a box.
Oh, that's a nice toy.
Here you go, have a look. Needs a proper scope on it. And single loading it, but it takes a mag.
The sound of it, it's an RSAS, but the sound is just weird. There you go. Right, where was I? I was going off tree hunting, wasn't I?
Yeah. The tree's just outside our house.
I'm going to go into the woods. There's too much shooting around here not to, yeah?
This is true.
And then if I get shot in the woods, I get shot in the woods, yeah? I'm somebody that's gathering logs, but it doesn't. Nobody knows where for. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many do you need?
Probably just go for. I don't know. Go for like 5, maybe 6.
Someone's already been chopping these because I chopped 2. I chopped 1 on that one and 2 fell, and it fell down straight away.
And some of those trees might be a bit smaller. You need to go for the big pine trees with nothing at the bottoms. They're normally ones you can get free from.
Okay. That'll do. Coming home.
Yeah, that was damaged. I would have ruined a saw apparently, but it doesn't show any wear or tear on it.
Where have all the tools gone out of the small crate?
I've got a hatchet, a hammer, and now another saw on me. The other saw is ruined.
Okay.
Look, if you look, the one in there now is ruined, but it doesn't have any damage to it.
Okay, so
you only get 2 logs.
No, I put lots on the floor. Where have they gone? There's 5 on
Oh,
the
there they
floor.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it was showing 1 for 2, and I was thinking, what? Okay.
And I've got another one here as well. So I'll put that on there, so you've got another 5 in that pile now.
Oh, ideal, thank you.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't show them as ruined. I'm going to move the junk thing away from here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Just so we don't put things in by mistake. I'll put it next to the window of no return. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Now I'll put the saw inside it. That's good. Night time's coming, so I don't want to be out in the ground until the sun comes up. This is not a server to run around with without MVGs.
Got MVGs in my locker. Got 2 set.
Okay.
As and when we need it, obviously.
Yeah. So this way, once we get that code lock on, we're secure. We need to leave one of these windows open so we can shoot out of it. Yeah. And also people then don't think that you're living in here. Because if they look through the windows, they see it being a window. Is that your shooting panel?
Yeah. No, that's to block. There's a slight gap. I know they can't get through it, but if we were sat in here trying to hold it, and someone peeked it,
they could throw a grenade through it. They could peek it. They could throw gas down.
Yeah. I know they can throw grenades over, but I just yeah.
But at some point we'll put a roof panels on here. We'll put a full-size roof panel that goes right across the top, so it starts this end and ends at the other piece.
Yeah.
Because it then stops people vaulting over walls and shit.
So it's night time. I'm assuming we're not going anywhere just yet.
No, we're not going to use up our airlocks, our MVGs yet.
No, I'll raise that ticket to them now then.
Okay. They're pretty good. They answer quickly on here.
Yeah, well, I might as well raise it now. It's submitted.
Okay, I'm just moving this stuff around a second, so hammers, saws and things are all next to each other, sort of. And they might not be aware, because no one else might have declared it. Yeah? We know what players are like. They'll be like, I'm not telling them that, it's a freebie. Right, if I put that stuff in there...
Come back saying, isn't a problem, it's okay.
There you go.
I'd much rather it didn't duplicate the books, you just then inundated with books, but okay.
They're obviously fully aware of the problem. Yeah. We're not the first people to tell them then. Yeah. They probably try to solve it and can't. just trying to make sure only base building shit is in the other one. It's alright. Got 2 full mags. There's a key in there. And we've got 3 nails left, so that did alright actually, that lot. Yeah.
Very well. Very well. I mean, it's much quicker the fact that you just put it down and just instant builds.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the ammo and stuff's in the ammo box, by the way, just so you're aware.
Okay, thank you. I also love the fact that they say if you can build a flag, you can build there. That's it. So they've turned the no build areas out of bounds for flag building. Basically, if you can build a flag, you're allowed to live there. Nothing to worry about then, is there?
Nope.
Do you want to grab the key for Trotsky military?
Lovely, sir.
Because it'll be light soon enough, won't it?
Yeah. So this was a tier 1
which is
closed
why,
door at the military.
Which is why I'm thinking we're likely to get code locks and nails out of it rather than breaching.
Yeah. I'm assuming the biathlon military tier 2 closed door is a bigger one. That's a legendary key.
Yeah. Unless you want to run over and do that one.
Yeah, we'll do this one, see what we get, come back, and then we can always venture off that way.
Yeah. Or do you want to do that during the day when it might be a little bit safer? Do this one now. But because it's a legendary, because it's biathlon, I don't think it makes any difference. I think just the people that are playing this, I think it's dangerous whenever you play.
Yeah, I think we just do it.
And actually, I don't feel any... I've only been killed once to a player on here, which was Hamish, or his team. Yeah? This is no harder or difficult than any other server we've played, apart from the AI give away your position. Yeah?
Yeah.
But as you say, it keeps your wits about you and gets you used to shooting all the time.
Yeah.
I like your gun though. I like the silencer on it. I like the yeah.
It's a very nice gun. When I got it, I was thinking, oh, that's nice.
I mean, I've always been an RSAS fan. I can delete my marker on Trader because I'm not going back there tonight. That's fine.
Paul says hello and goodbye to you. He's going to bed.
Paul. Okay. Hi
Paul
and goodbye.
Hodges.
Ah. Hello and goodbye. I also like the fact that we can have like vests on as well as body armor. They're a separate thing.
Yes.
We need to go. I need to go up through the missions and get that fucking secure container.
Oh yeah.
I'm just having a hard time I'm not having a hard time in my head justifying it. Actually, I love the server. I think it's really good fun. Hamish was saying last night he's really enjoying the quests and working through them.
Funnily enough, I bumped into him at Trader today.
Okay. Yeah.
I was at my personal locker and he came over. He was like, "Vicky?" I was like, "Hello, mate."
Yeah.
He was like, "How are you finding the server?" And he was asking, how we're getting on, how we're finding it, and all this. And that's when I asked him, "Was like, how do you improve your personal locker space?" And he was like, "Oh, so you've got to do a quest, you've got to do this, but the quest itself sometimes bugs. So if it does bug, raise a ticket to admin, and they'll get someone to teleport to you and give you the crate to go in the locker. But it sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. So if you do complete it and you accept it, it doesn't come in. That's why."
Yeah.
So it's good to know.
Yeah, he's from what I can gather, he's invested money in developing the server. Which is, so he's really keen for people to play it, obviously.
Yes.
I watched his video on it a couple of weeks ago when it was playing a new server. We raided our nearest neighbour, but at the time there was like 5 people playing the server, and and that's when I came on thinking, I'll give it a go, and I quite enjoyed it. But I thought, and I said to Chuckles, he joined, and we had a conversation. I said, look, this would be brilliant if it had numbers, because at the moment it doesn't, and we can't invite Cookie. Yeah, basically, that's the conversation we had. And then suddenly it went through the roof, didn't it? Because like 4 videos dropped on the same day advertising the server, with between 3,000 and 8,000 subs per person that dropped the videos. And suddenly everyone wanted to be a... Not everyone, but you know what I mean. This was the new flavour of the month, and it's 258 when I last checked in the rankings. It'll soon be top 100. We just need them to stop the crashes, which at the moment looks good.
Yeah, the hack crates might have fixed that.
Yeah, so we need them to fix the crashes. We need them to potentially up the hardware a little bit, so it can handle what they're trying to do better.
Yeah.
And arguably, we want them to open a trios.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, at the moment it's got 5,
gone,
isn't it?
won't you? You'll be gone. You'll be off on extended leave. So staying on the 5 probably makes sense.
I mean, I haven't seen a 5-man yet.
No.
Mostly duos or trios I have seen. So okay, so that's where the lab entrances are. So lab entrances are all around Northwest Airfield, which makes sense, which is quite cool.
Yeah.
Cement mixer is there as well, the only one.
Yeah.
Red open, nice. Oh, by the way, when you open up for example, like a police station key, no alarm goes off.
Yeah.
But it does just says police station open. But it doesn't tell you which one.
Okay.
Which is quite nice, but it tells you that one's been open. So if you're near a police station, you might as well go check it.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
And you're allowed to camp the heli trader.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So there's no camping on black market or normal trader. That's what it says. Anything more than 10 minutes, get out. But this heli and car trader is not counted within this, it says. Or words to that effect. So if you want to go and get a free heli, wait till like 2 weeks after wipe and sit opposite the heli trader in a building, eyes on with a scope. Yeah. With a night scope, probably. And wait for somebody to go and pay for their heli and then put a round through their head just as they're getting into it. But we could go and try and steal that vehicle as well that's down the road. Because somebody said earlier, how do you lock cars? And they're like, you need to get a proper code lock, and you attach the code lock to the vehicle and put a code on it. I quite like that because it feels end of the worldish. And it makes it more difficult to lock your vehicle, doesn't it? It's like, if you're going to have a vehicle, you need to think about these things, or build a garage. And then when you're out in the ground, you need to really think about these things. So if we're running around and we find a vehicle from now on, there's a fair chance it's drivable off. Right, and I think we can go.
Yeah, I've got the key. I'm just putting my hotbar. Let's put a marker.
Yellow marker.
There we go. Yellow marker.
Excellent.
I'm just going to check what the key says. Key opens a closed door in Tchaikovsky military. Okay, so it doesn't tell me which one it is. That's fine. We'll just have to find it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Just look out our window quickly in case.
There's company.
Can't see anyone. Yeah, I'm good to go, mate.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I also have an IFAX and one of the orange things on me if you need it.
Okay, I've got first field dressing
If
and
we,
normal bandage.
Get in trouble. It's also showing Chuckles on my screen, still on, but he's not on
Yeah, so am I.
the server.
Yeah, it's just one of those DayZ features, isn't it?
Yeah.
We had it on a different server we played at one point, didn't it? Until there was a restart, the person wasn't shown as locked out, even though they were. It was just, yeah. I think when servers crash, it causes issues.
Yeah.
When they do a proper restart, they're fine, but when they crash and they get rollbacks, even though Chuckles probably had left at that point, because it rolled back to when he was in, he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was nice though, the 8 PM restart they didn't put in place because we had the crash at 7:30.
Okay.
So they are starting to think there's no point if you've got a crash doing another one straight away.
Yeah.
And this seems to be a lot calmer at the moment. Now we've got rid of those hack crates.
Yeah.
Also, it'll eliminate a lot. Oh no, connection issue. I've gone orange.
Ping thing though. Yeah, that's just ping. That's not disconnected.
But it shouldn't be giving me orange because I've got a fast connection and we're close by. Are you getting orange as well or not?
Yeah, I've got the orange as well. Everyone's gonna have it. It's the server. It's the server. Something on the server is causing everything to go a bit squiffy.
Yeah, they haven't got fast enough hardware.
No. No, I mean, to be honest, it was like when... See, it's gone again now. When
I ran too many AI on GoblinZ.
Yes. Yeah. And you kept getting that. That's what it is. And don't get me wrong, they removed everything possible to be able to get the AI in there.
Yeah.
But I don't think they expect it to be full 24/7, pretty much.
No, and maybe they need to move the AI from teams of 2 to teams of 1.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's my place to tell them that could be the problem.
Oh no, that's
yeah,
up to them.
Which is probably why they're thinking of updating the hardware.
Yes.
Because that might eliminate that problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they definitely need to. I mean, to be honest, I see groups of 3 sometimes AI running around. So just put the max to 2. Yeah. Be huge difference. Huge difference.
But if you've got at the moment 30 teams on, some will be 3, some will be 2. But if you say we've got 30 teams on at the moment, and a few solos running around, and suddenly they all, not all of them, but 50-60% of them spawn an AI at the same time, the server's going to have a heart attack. Because it's got to calculate player movement, AI movement, bullet movement, fucking loot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot.
And whereas armor, it's fine, because armor you don't have any loot. You can run 128 people on an armor with AI, because there's no loot to worry about.
Yeah. Base in this spawn. Wonder if they built it correctly, or... if you
whether we
can.
need to bring an axe with us
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
and get some free nails.
They built that bit correctly. That's fine. What about the other side? They probably have built it correctly, but you just never know. No, they have built it correctly. That's fine then.
Bastards.
How dare they? How dare they build correctly?
They're a good barn to build in as a small team.
Yeah.
You know, you can fit because we're allowed to stack doors on here. Not stack them, but you know what I mean. Put them a lot closer than you normally would be allowed.
Yeah.
You can fit quite a few inside, and and then live on the second floor.
Yeah.
All right then. Best of luck, mate.
Yeah, you too, mate.
I'll stay open comms when we're in.
This is fully custom, by the way.
Okay. Excellent. So I won't know what I'm running into then.
No, I still didn't really understand. As soon as I got in there, went into a building I was shot at, and I was like, oh, was that AI or was that a person?
Yeah.
Of course, you don't know.
No.
But it turned out it was AI and a person, but still.
Oh. Did you kill them both?
I killed both AI, but I couldn't find where the person gone. I think the person must have legged it. When I shot my SV98 non-suppressed at them, I think he must have gone on out.
Yeah. It's like me firing on fully auto with a 5.45 but double tapping it. People are like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What the fuck's that? How come there's 2 bullets at the same time? Yeah. This is rapidly becoming. This is rapidly becoming the favourite server I've ever run.
It is very good.
I just love how they.
Having to worry about any bloody Zeds is just. Oh, it's bliss.
And the quest system, and I want them to get the AI working because I'm enjoying it. I reckon inside this main building, mate, upstairs maybe.
Yeah. Going in.
Okay, I'm going to come in and support, just because this might set an alarm off, mightn't it? I'm shutting doors.
You're right, it's here. Got it now.
Okay, coming up.
Opening.
Don't know where you are. Higher, I'm guessing.
AI below us. Him trudging around. Right, got everything.
Okay, let's go home.
No nails, but we've got a tier 2 vest if you haven't got one already.
I don't, I only have a tier 1 on.
Alright, we'll give you that and we'll get back to base then.
Yep.
A Remington 308 sniper with spare mag, and a set of NVGs, a lockpick, a barter item which we can sell. Yeah, that was it.
Worth it. Let's let's drop this off and go and do the epic.
Yeah.
Fucking too right. Yeah.
100%.
Eat some food. Oh, red connection. Oh.
Yeah.
Please no rollback. Please no rollback.
Yeah, let's just keep running. It's not got a disconnection symbol just yet, so that's always a bonus. Problem is, though, I've got a bad feeling that if they can't sort this quickly enough, they will start losing players.
they will lose some. They would have lost some already. But I think there's enough that see this as being the potential being massive to probably give them a few weeks to sort it. If that makes sense. But I agree that they would have already lost some. Some people would have gone. You know, the people were in chat going, "Why all these crashes?" And some people were going, "Look, guys, it's a new server. They're ironing out problems." Yeah, but why is there loads of crashes? It's a new server. They're ironing out problems. You know, you can't test with 70 people on a server unless you can get 70 people on a server. You know. So those people will just go, won't they? You and I know that. Ooh.
100%.
But equally, as long as they can keep over 50 on here, once they've got it sorted, numbers will pick up again.
Yeah.
And by my calculation, I think 50 people plus have VIP. Maybe not the forever VIP that myself and Hamish have bought, but have VIP.
Yeah.
Because I came in at the proper restart at 6 o'clock, and I was 51 in the queue. And VIP's enabled now, so there would have been at least 50 people behind me that had ahead of me that had VIP. Yeah. Now some of those would have been admin jumping on. I get that. But that tells me that at least those 50 people would probably stay on.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're being quite open. You know, at the moment we're bouncing. We're both bouncing all over the place.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're quite open with, look, we're removing this because this might be causing the issue. We're solving it, trying to solve it. Arguably, buy an upgrade to your hardware, guys.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. They just need to buy the hardware update, and then it should be hopefully okay.
And drop your AI spawns. Maybe make the AI slightly harder, but drop them down to single. Rather than teams of 2 and 3, have its teams of 1 of AI, but make them a little bit more accurate. So they're more likely to kill you. And actually dress them in fucking clothes other than AI clothing. Yeah? Make them look, rather than like fresh.
Chuckles is now left, apparently, according to this.
Oh, that's good of him. Didn't say goodbye, did he, a second time?
Rude, wasn't it?
Wonder what he was doing in base all that time.
He changed the code locks.
Yeah. Well, we know we can't do it because you weren't allowed to remove a code lock.
He's got special access.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, probably. Fire and his team have gone across to Reloaded.
Yeah.
I think it's a good move. It would be nowhere near as laggy as where they've come from.
No, it wouldn't be.
But you'll have to teach. Most of them are PvEers that reluctantly move to a PvE plus PvP circles. He's going to have to teach them the joy of raiding 24/7 and PvP 24/7 wherever you are on the map, isn't he?
And making sure that your flag is the main protection point.
Yeah, and we need nails. No, we need more nails, guy. No, we need more nails. Why?
Yeah.
We need more nails. What we use nails for? Keep the base alive. What? Yeah. If we don't have nails, this base will despawn. Huh? Yeah. But we can only find a box. Yep. That's the joy of this server. You'll search all day and get one box of nails.
Yeah.
The fact that it's not crashing and going orange to red to orange to red gives me hope. They're your wolves?
Yeah. I didn't hear any wolves.
I did. Oh, this is so janky.
Yeah.
Right, I need to eat. I need to reload a mag.
I'm going to put the vest in the locker for you, mate, so you can put it on.
Okay. Won't let me wear it.
I won't let you wear it.
Where does it go? On...
Got to take your current vest off. It's your plate. Take your plate off.
No. Now I can. I had to take both the chest rig. Oh, of course, it was under it. In which case, I've got a tier 3 vest in the locker.
Oh, okay. Oh, deal.
I'll take the tier 2 for now, but yeah.
Yeah.
I need to reload some ammo. That's the next thing to do, and then I need to eat.
We're looking out into our town. I'm leaving the arse behind. I'm going to take the sniper out I got from the thing, if that's okay.
100%, mate. You've got a mag on it. We've got a better chance of survival, haven't we? What food have we got? I've got a chocolate bar. Excellent. Have you got the key?
No, sorry. It's still in the main big locker.
Okay.
I can see flags everywhere on the apartments, actually.
Yeah. So, Hamish said he's like, the base is everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. I think we were lucky to get this building.
Yeah.
Right, I'm ready when you are, mate. I think when we get clear of here, it might be less janky. I've got the key with me.
Reload a gun.
Okay, I'll let you have the key. I'll put it in the top, back where it was, because you're more likely to survive a firefight than me.
Need more confidence, mate.
No,
confidence.
but I'm also practical about it. Yeah, and that says the word legendary on it. I'm confident enough. I recognise if you hear AI fighting a player, we've got a good chance of taking down a player. Can you stop a second? No, fine. I think your footsteps were making me believe there was somebody walking around outside. I've got 3 mags on my 5.45.
Got 3 mags from a FAMAS.
I won't tell Savvy. And I'm up to 7,000 rep, which is really nice. What we want now is a code lock just here.
I know, that's what I was hoping for.
You can have sleeping bags on this server as well.
Yeah, I found some earlier up in the hunting stands.
Yeah, so
Like, they're hunting bits, so
we need to get them
when we're-
home.
yeah, we'll hit biathlon. Well, we'll hit those first and then biathlon, because if we find a sleeping bag, at least it's one sleeping bag we've got there.
Yeah. Yeah. Having 3 sleeping bags in base.
That'll be huge.
We've gone from we don't like sweaty to playing a full-on sweaty server. You do realise? I've dragged you and Chuckles.
I don't know if it's that sweaty. I think it feels a bit. It feels more intense because it's just AI everywhere. Like in every town you go in, there is always going to be a firefight.
I mean, I don't have chat on, but I'm sure if I had chat on, there'd be lots of sweatiness happening in chat, wouldn't there? It's only Hamish that's decided that he's got an unofficial agreement with you and I. Yeah. Though I heard him in last night when I was in trade. I didn't go over and talk. He was talking to someone. He was just being helpful. He was like, he was trying to buy some stuff off a person to complete a trade, to like complete a quest. And then he said to the guy, "How long you been on the server? What do you need?" And he's like, "I could do with some nails. We only came on the server today." Oh, if you're in on the server today, I'll buy you some tier 3 armor. I'll get you sorted with a new weapon. I'm like, yeah. It's like, that's so Hamish.
Yeah, no, I am liking the server. I think it is really good. I just hope that they fix the issues.
I think they will. I think, well, it hasn't crashed, has it? Now it's just now the problem is that the hardware's not good enough.
Yeah.
It's not physically crashing. So now that's easier to work with. That's we know what the issue is. We obviously they'll need to replace hacked crates with something because that's being used, I'm guessing, for key cards. Yeah, or high tier weapons.
Yeah.
But that's not difficult to do.
It's just an AI.
Okay.
Another AI. It's dead.
As you keep saying to me, it keeps us warmed up.
Oh yeah.
And it means you can't stay around in towns looting.
No. No, once you start shooting at AI, that's it. You're going to have to shoot. You can quickly loot their body because sometimes they might have...
And then get the fuck out of there because you know what's coming.
Yeah, people will be close by. We're going, right, the shot's down there, let's go.
Yeah. We would do the same.
100%.
If you heard AI fighting someone now, you'd be straight in there to make a kill.
Oh, yeah.
I need one more AI to get another mission done.
Nice. Well, if I give you this key to open...
Oh, yeah, I need to open a locked crate, key room to get a mission done.
That's what I mean. So I'll give you this key to open when we get there.
And then I need to kill 2 players, and I need to get to Starry Sorba military.
Yeah, I still need to do the Starry one. I haven't even ventured there yet.
Yeah. It's custom, but you knew that, didn't you?
I would have, yes.
Yeah.
I kind of guessed. I am about 3 and a bit K off 25k, so I can then buy stuff from Trader.
Oh, I'm only 7k, but
I played today, so...
Yeah, oh, mate, if I'd found this a week ago, I'd have been on this every day last week. This is... I can't wait till Thursday afternoon and Friday afternoons. Yeah. I can't wait till the weekend where I can get on during the day.
Yeah, it is good. It is a really good server.
Mm.
Like I say, it's just a bit different. It's, you know, no zombies around. It is literally every place you go, you're going to have a firefight.
Yeah.
Be it AI or people.
Mm. It's awesome. And once they get the hardware upgraded, once they've sorted it out, once they're fast forward 6 months, if they're still here and you come back and we're still playing it, I think we probably will be. Because in Chuckles' time, he'll be able to get on.
Yeah.
And in my time, I've got lifetime VIP, so I'll be able to get on.
Yeah.
So, and then, as long as when we've got a team in place, if you get a chance to get into DayZ, red disconnect.
Yeah, disconnected.
That's now that they've got to think about whether AI is a problem now. I'll keep running. There we are. We'll get kicked. Yeah, all they've got to do then is once they've got it sorted, then open up a second server. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say potentially this might be a 70 slot server it needs to be, if that makes sense. Rather than 80.
Yeah.
Because then you're getting less AI in. And I can see why they've gone for 5-man teams, because with 5-man teams, we're not having... You're more likely to have 5 people together spawning AI than you are to have 2 teams of 3 spawning AI. They've tried to limit, haven't they? A little bit.
Yeah.
Because Hamish tried to convince them to go to 3-man teams. But I don't feel any... Actually, I probably feel safer than other places because the AI are helping keep me safe.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. And they'll sort it.
100%.
If you read their blog, you'll see how committed they are to it. On their Discord. And how this has been a labour of love for such a long time. I also,
as I said, it is a very good server. I think, as you said, they are working hard to try and get it to where it needs to be in stability wise. I think once they can upgrade it to better equipment, then I think it would easily be able to manage what they're trying to do.
yeah. And then
I just don't think they were expecting it to be this popular.
Blatantly, they weren't. They were ready for it to be popular, but they didn't expect to have queues to get on and to be zooming up the rankings and more people joining straight away. They thought probably it would happen over 6 months or a month or 3 weeks or not 2 days. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm loading in. No, I'm not. I'm kicked again. And I'm glad I've made a commitment to stay on this server. When I want a rest from this, I'll play GoblinZ.
Yeah.
Because I've still got stuff to do on there. Now we're staying on Livonia. I've got stuff to do. I'm going to bring the Sakau locked containers onto the map, but build them into an event so you get the helicopter sound of a helicopter crash, but a C-130 crashes and one of those containers is slid out the back, and you need to have the key card to open it. That's basically what I know how to do it. I just need to get it working. Yeah, and then I can have those happen on Livonia, so it'll fit, then I can put fire around the C-130 and as if it's actually been shot out the sky, and at the back of it slid a container that's locked.
Right.
Yeah, and they'll spawn in like at 1,000 meters. When players are 1,000 meters away, it will spawn one in, but only allows say 2 on the server at a time. And I'll have certain locations where they can spawn. Middle of big fields where people aren't going to build a base. Have one in the north and one in the south. Because people still need a key card, and I can put the key cards for them into the scientific briefcase. So you'll need to find the keys, and then you'll need to open a briefcase, but you can pick the briefcase up and have it at home until you find the keys. Yeah? And then you'll need to carry all 3 different colour swipe cards on you, because you don't know which container is going to spawn in.
Mm-hmm.
So more risk. Yeah. Far more risk all the time. And that would be something unique to Goblin.
Yeah.
And I can do it all within the code. Can even put zombies on it if I need to. Which I probably would do, let's be honest. But probably stick on the zombies that blow up when you kill them.
Yeah.
Come on, game. Let me in. Another message from them. What are they saying this time? Okay, they've turned off AI bots for 1 or 2 restarts now.
No AI.
Yeah, no AI for 1 or 2 restarts.
Right.
I think they would
update the Eternity server mod.
Okay.
Yeah, that's done.
There'll be no crashes now they've turned off the AI bots, will there?
We know it would be the AI bots, which would have, as we said, it's going to be the fact that they had 3 AI spawning at every time. Like you said, if there's multiple people going into a town at the same sort of time and they try to spawn in all of it, it just causes the server to have a fit.
Yeah. I imagine they'll bring them back, but they'll probably bring them back into maybe end game only.
Yeah.
It won't make things any. It won't make that much difference. It'll mean people will have more loot. There'll be less killing happening. They'll have to rewrite all the missions. Yeah. Or they might try the less of them, less spawn points for them.
Yeah. Then I think dropping them down to 2 would be a good start, or putting them as 1 to start with and seeing how it goes.
Yeah, and rather than them spawning on every town and every military, just have them spawn on towns, maybe, because players are naturally in military anyway.
Yeah.
You know, it's about a balance game, isn't it? But I'm happy with what they're doing. As you said, it's the same problem we had on GoblinZ but that's a GTX. The GTX issue is it can't handle more than 10 AI at a time or 9 AI at a time.
Yeah.
Because their hardware won't handle it. And no one has ever tried to do a DayZ server quite with this many AI before. Or they have, but it's always fallen over. Yeah. But the AIs work. What they've got them on here, they're so much more human-like that it would be a shame to lose them. Especially when I've got one more AI to kill. 12 in the queue.
25 in the queue.
3 in the queue. I'll wait for you to get in, obviously. See how far the rollback was. We'll be in commence.
You sound me.
Loading in now, or 0. Yeah. I'll get into a bush and wait for you to get here, mate. Have you got any food on you when you get in or not?
Only in the bin. Running.
Okay. Yeah, running behind you. We didn't get too much of a rollback, did we?
No, we didn't. I mean, they're going to notice a difference with no AI in here, 100%.
Yeah. Hi, monkey. Yeah, it's going to be a massive difference for them. But I want them to bring the AI back. I want them to still be AI on here because it adds to the server.
Yeah, that's what made it more appealing, is the fact that you always have a fight somewhere. Now you see someone, it's just people now. It's just actual players.
Yeah. So but hopefully I might message him later and open up a ticket and just say, look, just so you're aware. He's aware that I had CF tools because I have my own server. That I know he's not hosting with GTX, but GTX can't handle more than 10 AI on the map at a time. So if you had lots of people spawning in AI, maybe you need to reduce the amount of AIs or reduce where AI are spawning.
Yeah.
And said, I'm not telling you how to do your job, but this is me trying to help because I think the server's amazing.
Yeah.
And I think it would be worth me opening a ticket and saying that.
Yeah.
Potentially go down to 1 AI per patrol rather than 2 or 3. So
yeah, have one, see how it goes.
Yeah, and then if that doesn't work, reduce the amount of AI spawns on the map.
Yeah.
And have less of them running around and more of them, not static, but more of them operating in just a little area.
Yeah.
Or move them to
building in the church
and events. That's our church.
No, our church is a bit further down. But I don't know why they put the flag there. You put the flag directly in the middle so it doesn't come out the roof.
We've often said this about how players play DayZ.
This is true, yes.
Yeah, yeah. When it comes to being covert, we're pretty good at it now.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen the problems of not being covert.
Yes.
I'm yellow food, so you're aware.
Roger that, sir. Try and find you some food then, shall we?
Well, I'm all right at the moment, and where we're going, there'll be food in the tuck shops.
You say that, I haven't found any in tuck shops yet.
That's because there's been a goblin in front of you.
Here you go, crackers in here, and a bottle of water.
I've got water. Crackers will keep me alive, though.
Water mixed. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah. Don't get a lot out of a packet of crackers, do you?
No.
No. When I said it will keep me alive, it will keep me alive for a little bit longer. Nah, it's alright. It's what it is. Wolves?
I haven't heard anything.
Just going to check this house for food.
Ow, 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 ow!
Oh, fuck! I didn't expect you checking the house as well. I'm so sorry, mate.
My backs are all good.
I'm facing the other way in shame. I've even got your name red.
There you go, that's pretty why you saw red and thought enemy.
At least Owl stopped me.
Well, I'm glad, because otherwise you're just going to keep shooting.
So I'm getting better? No? No. I'm sorry, mate.
It's fine. It's fine.
My reactions are shit when there's an actual player I need to kill. when it's one of my team, fucking my reactions are spot on. Yeah? I think someone shot you, Cookie. I suppose I was thinking that you're a portable food source.
Oh, that's it. You're turning into a cannibal now, are you?
Dum, 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 dum.
Well, it's not AI.
Yeah.
I've been in the trees, maybe. I don't really want to push in there, though.
No. Not when we've got an epic key on us. One of the houses down there, potentially.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I see any movement. I can't see anyone, so... keep going.
They're probably pushing towards that shooting they heard earlier.
Oh, probably, yeah.
And did the same that happened on that shooting.
Yeah, their teammate ran in front of them.
Oh, I thought you were AI, mate. Thought you were AI. Yeah. Remember, we could have been playing Karma
It's true.
when this would have happened all the time. So
Yeah.
be thankful. Yeah. Right, I'm going to check the greenhouse. Nothing in them. But the doors are open.
Yeah.
And we won't be the only people food hunting.
Definitely not.
Monkey, yeah, so I checked all the boxes if you're still there. As I said, I did get some spawning with nothing, some with something. But all I could do is spawn them in, the same as you would find them, and test them. What I don't want to do is always have one item spawn on a box. I want it to feel a bit more like sometimes they're empty boxes, and sometimes they've got gear in them. But finding 3 without anything is really unlucky. It does drop the items at your feet.
House.
Okay, I'll do the greenhouse.
Nothing in this one.
Nah.
Let's check this green one as well.
Burlap sack. Cloth. I bought the burlap sack because I'm guessing we're going to need them at some point, maybe.
Probably.
I see you've got a small supply of explosives building up in base. Yeah, is your aim to raid before Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can raid from Thursday, so you're trying to build up the supplies in time.
I am, yeah. Gonna hit a big base.
Yeah. Take yourself out of the team and hit ours. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've just raided someone, guys. We're being raided. Chuckles, get on.
Cookie, you're not loaded in, aren't I?
All you would hear is, "This is what you get for shooting me."
Boom. Yeah. Yeah. At least I'm now double tap. Of course, I've been playing with AI, so double tapping on fully auto. I need to go back to firing just full mags on fully auto, don't I?
Not at me, you don't know.
No, not how it works.
No, I think if you did that fully auto, I wouldn't have. I think even me saying "ow," he still would have killed me. Was it heli up here?
I'll have that conversation. I'll say to him when I had the AI problem, I got around it by sticking them on AI on helis instead.
Yeah.
Because that's might solve his problem. So having certain events have AI spawn on them means you've still got AI on the ground.
I still think AI in military is a good way to go about it, and on events, but in every town, and every little town and village and all sorts,
because there's so much recycling happening that players are just triggering AI all the time.
Yeah.
And the hardware can't keep up. It's fine when you've got 40 people on the server and you've only got, say, 10 AI being spawned in. But once you've got 80 people on the server and you've got 50 AI being spawned in all the time, the server's going to fall over.
Yeah.
It might not be it. It might be something else, but I'd say it's pretty connected because we're running happily now, aren't we?
Yeah.
But without AI, this isn't... Yeah. This works with AI. This server.
100%. With AI now switched off, it's just
Another server.
it's another server with no Zeds.
Yeah.
There's no threat apart from players.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll bring them back. I'm 100% because that's their main selling point.
Yeah.
How they bring them back, which is why I want to reach out and go, look, this is what you've got that's amazing. But maybe you had too many. Maybe they don't need to be in freshy towns, spawn towns. Maybe they single AI spawning rather than groups of 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Means you've got less calculations for the server to do all the time. From experience.
It'll be up the system and hardware anyway.
That might help, but I can't. I actually might do because it hasn't gone. It's not like they took out hack crates and it survived a lot better.
Yes.
So they need to look at their AI spawning files and see how many they had spawning at the same time. And then going, okay, that's where, when it was like 20 teams of AI spawning on an 80 pop server, it was fine. But as soon as it went to 25, we crashed. So then they need to go, okay, we limit the maximum amount of AI that can spawn at 19.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, red food. I'm working on biathlon, having something for me to eat.
Yeah, I don't have anything to give you food-wise, unfortunately.
No, that's all right. That's all right. I mean, I ate food before we left, but we don't have a lot of food in camp either.
No.
It's what it is.
I mean, to be honest, AI was where I was getting all my food from. Kill them, they normally have a tin or something, or a can of juice or something on them.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm not the only person. I'm sure I'm not the only person starving on here at the moment because of the same situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the server's running fine now.
Yeah. We knew it would, though, didn't we?
Yeah.
We knew it absolutely fly through this testing phase of no AI. It was just.
And there's also only 64 players on now.
No, people might have just given up going, well, the reason I play the server was because of the AI. You turn them off, what's the point in playing it?
Yeah.
Because in all honesty, I do agree with them. You switched off the AI. I know they're only doing it for a few restarts, but you switched off one of the main aspects of this. Yeah. Of this server, and now that you've got rid of it, it's like, well, it's like any other server now.
Yeah.
Let's check this house.
I'll check the shed.
Nothing in it.
Only tarp in the shed, and I don't need any of that in my life.
I mean, at least if we see something running across the road in a field running straight, we know it's actual players and not.
Look at a little base out here.
Not AI. There was a base there.
Yeah.
Very covert.
Well, I can't see it. What base?
Yeah, it blends in with the trees.
I like the fact that their flag is on the floor.
It's
so
underneath,
flag,
isn't it?
Yeah. So can you crawl to there and cut it down for
him? Might be able to, but it did say you can't take over bases.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. It says if it's accessible, didn't they?
Yeah, if you
outside. They said if it's outside of a base, and that is outside. That is outside a base.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be ready to risk my status at the moment on that one. Yeah.
I mean, we can always ask in a ticket. if someone has built a base over the top of the flag, which you can then crawl to, and you go and dismantle.
Yeah. They'd be like, oh, Goblin, we've heard about you from other servers. Yeah. I'll just tell Hamish where the base is and say, can you find out this one might be a good one to raid, mate? Yeah. I'll do the barn.
The house.
I'm not allowed in the houses with you anymore. Oh, we're in the area where I once did a mercy mission. I ran to save your life.
What?
Unfortunately, I got to you a little bit late. Like 3 seconds too late, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
But seeing that I came from Ballotta in a straight line...
Yeah, it's doable. It is doable.
Yeah. Because you had good stuff on you, and we had to keep you alive. Yeah, so I will reach out to them and say, boom, 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 boom. This is a problem I had. This is how I solved it.
Yeah.
But the major draw you have is AI.
Yeah, you can't
So
get rid of the AI because that is your biggest selling point.
yeah, I'll say
If you want to be different to all other servers, you need to keep your AI in. If you get rid of them, that's it. You're just like every other server, and you don't offer anything different.
I probably won't say that to them. Yeah. I would probably say your unique selling point is the fact that you have AI on here operating so efficiently, and means that you have firefights all the time, so it becomes a really fun server to play. But when I had AI on my server, this is the problem I had. Boom, 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 boom. This is how I solved it. Boom, 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 boom. And let them read, and let them then look into that the way that they want to look into it.
Yeah.
And I'll say I reduced the amount of patrols. I didn't do that, but that's what I'll tell them I did, yeah? And I put them onto events. And by that way, rather than have a team of 3 or 4 spawn in, I went down to teams of 1 at a time, and I had less spawn points for the AI.
Yeah.
And let them think about that, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I imagine they've probably got 100 AI spawn points on here.
Yeah.
And arguably they might all 100 be triggered at the same time. Maybe.
Yeah, and I honestly think it's because they had too many AI for the amount of players who are on.
Yeah.
Because when there's, like today, it didn't crash once whilst I was playing.
Yeah, because you had like 30 people on.
30 to 40 on, it was absolutely fine.
Yeah. So that's the other option, is they drop down to a 40 pop server and have 2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or go to a 50 pop server because of the AI. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you don't, but then they'll have less people playing it.
Yes.
Because people go, oh, 40 people on Chinaras, it's not worth it. We would. Oh, food. Well, sort of food. English tea. I'll see if I can eat it. No.
Got some AK mags for you. I just saw a dead body in the field.
Oh.
Didn't have anything else on him, but he had AK and some mags.
Mag's got ammo in them.
Yeah.
Oh. Kind of him.
Quick check of these because they might have some food and stuff in them.
Yeah. There's paper on the floor here. Someone's been through.
Yeah, another body bag here. some food for you.
Okay, coming to you.
I'm coming up to the top one with you.
I only got one more to do.
Yeah, we'll go in that one.
Thank you. Okay, let's go. This is not a safe place to hang around, is it?
I mean, they could have been AI for all we know, those bodies.
No, because they're not on the server anymore. AI's been taken off, remember?
Yeah, but I mean, the bodies might have stayed.
Oh, okay.
That guy only had a pistol with no armor and stuff, so... And it wasn't a starter pistol.
Okay. That juice filled me up nicely, mate.
Yeah?
But with that old fish that you made me eat, I think there's a fair chance I'm going to have a poorly tummy in the morning. A tin of horrible fish and some, like, grape juice. I don't think that's a good mixture.
Sounds lovely.
Does it give you anything on the description better? Or is it
No.
another...
Locked door.
Well, at least we know it'll be a main building then, unless this is all custom.
This key opens tier 2, the closed door in biathlon. So could be anywhere, could be anything.
Yeah.
Like I say, this could be custom. Wouldn't know. I haven't been to biathlon yet.
No, and I have, I think, but only on the outskirts. I'm not searching anything. I'm just going straight for it now. Doesn't look custom.
It doesn't. But he's just clothing here.
Okay. Doors open at the bottom of biathlon. On our side. And some windows open.
Got a locked door here.
Okay. Do you want me to open it so I get the mission?
Key on the floor. Might not be the right one, but it's
Yeah.
locked door. No.
No. It says military key on that one. By T2 door, it says military 2328 key.
No military in biathlon though.
Is it meaning the top of the ski lift area? They got military up there, I think.
Not biathlon.
No, I'm with you on that, but I'm going to try the top floor a second.
Couple of garages. Code lock.
Yeah, garages is where I found a code lock earlier. Handsaw. Yeah, I'm reckoning the top of The top of the ski lift area, mate.
Yeah.
But I'm only guessing that. I don't know.
I might as well have a look, haven't we?
Well, we're right here, aren't we?
Yeah, it's only 800 meters away. Yeah, 'cause I can't see anything. Nothing down here anyway, which suggests a locked door.
And the locked door that we did find wasn't for that key.
No.
And it probably counts this as being part of biathlon, because it's still within the biathlon route, isn't it? We know what these server owners are like now. Whereas I'd say this was top of ski lift.
Yeah. Does it say military on it, does it?
The key itself says it's a military 328 key, but that could be just the name of the key. Legendary, opens a T2 door, closed door in biathlon area. Biathlon arena.
Yeah, that's where we just were. That's the playing fields.
So it could be on the field itself. There might be tents down there and buildings, military buildings.
Look, there's nothing on the fields.
Is there any sheds on there? On the field?
I saw. Unless it's one of the hunting huts.
Should I go down and check?
You go check there. I'll go quick to check up here.
Yeah. Shots distance, your right, my left.
Yeah.
Rifle. As in, boom. Boom.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
sniper. Yeah, silence suppressed. Nothing up here.
Okay.
I'll check this ski hut house
Yeah.
just in case, but looking inside, it looks like everything's open. Yeah, nothing in here.
Okay. I'll see you down here then.
Roger. That's where you want to go. Yellow marker, mate.
Yeah. I kept pressing M to bring myself back on track. I was like, I've gone too far. Where the fuck they hidden it to? Yeah, I always have problems running around here because I was in a team once near here. So were you. Yeah. There's nothing here. There might be a hut over the far side, but like a hunting, like a. But there is fuck all here, mate. No, nothing here. I don't know what you want to do. Bottom of the ski lift?
Did we check everything in biathlon? Every single door?
Not every
Bottom
single
level?
No.
Let's do that. Let's check every door in the actual place.
So bottom level we haven't done, have we?
No, so I think we need to check that first. Everything's open down here, which can be. Mart, TRB, MPR. What numbers have you got there?
328. Military key 328.
Right here, mate.
Okay. Nothing else in here. Let's go home. 308 Winchester assault rifle with spare mag. Scar H in 308.
I saw you had a tier 3 Levest in there as well.
Oh, did I? Yes,
Yeah.
I picked it up. Okay. I need to put that fucker on, don't I?
Probably for the best, yeah.
Okay, let me get into cover somewhere. I've got to take that one off. It's so fucking weird, this. Put that one on. Pick up that mag. Put that one in my inventory. Okay. I'm ready to go. And we've got explosives as well. We got 1 sulfur and 1 gunpowder.
Nice. That's 2 gunpowders in total then we've got.
And 2 sulfurs. Oh no, so now that'll make it, yeah. We need 5 and 5 or something stupid, don't we? I can't remember. It's because it's not the mod I remember.
Need 5 charcoals, 5 sulfurs, turn those into 5 gunpowders.
Yeah, and
Gunpowders, burn up
then
sacks.
that and a radio.
Radio or something like
Or
that.
a mobile phone, whatever they've decided to use. Yeah. And yeah, I've got that mission to hand in. What did you? Can you remember what you got from opening a crate?
No, unfortunately.
When we get home or die trying to get home, then I'll log, mate.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I'll do the same.
Or if we get to 10 o'clock, I'll log at 10.
Yeah. I mean, I think it might have been an M4 I got for unlocking the crate.
Okay.
Silenced M4 with a few mags, some 45 CP ammo or something. I can't really remember. One of them was definitely an M4 because that's in my locker bracket thingy.
I'm going to have to start moving the stuff from the locker back to base.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing that as well.
And leave in the locker.
Box of nails, code lock,
Yeah.
spare tools.
Yeah. A rebuild kit. A rebuild
Yeah.
kit and a bit of body and a piece of body armor and a reasonable gun.
Yeah, that's all you need and jobs are good then.
So when you die, you run trader and you pick up your weapon and body armor. And each of us has a repair kit. Yeah, every team member has a repair kit for the base, basically, in there.
Yeah. Yeah, so once we've fully built,
Yeah, that makes the most sense. So then you've
keep one
actually
in
got,
there each.
you've got 3 code locks in there. You've got 3 boxes of nails, 3 axes, and 3 saws.
Yeah,
So
maybe 20 planks just to be able to
Yeah.
build the door
Yeah,
and a book.
yeah. That would be the best use of that locker. And
You
then
don't
if
have
you've
to
got
worry then, do you?
Yeah. And if you've got space, then and you're saying you leave enough money in the ATM there, so you can run in there and gear up, just with basic kit.
Yeah.
Though I imagine once you get past 15 code locks, because that's all you're allowed, code locks would sell for a lot on this server.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'd want to sell them though. I'm of that mindset, why would you want to make other players more secure?
Keep them.
Yeah. Even if you end up with your personal storage full of code locks. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, it's got a laser pointer on this one as well. Not that I'm ever going to use a laser pointer. But I do have some tier 2 body armor in there and 2 sets of plates. 2 sets of tier 2
Nice.
plates. Yeah.
I don't know what I think the actual plates you find are just barter items. I don't think you can actually use them for anything.
But I'm not a high enough level to barter them yet. I thought you could attach them to certain vests.
Can you not just sell them at the trader?
Won't let me. I was too low a level. I was under 5,000 up until today. I'm only 7,600 or 7,700 now. Yeah. So I was too low a level to sell most of the items I had. I had to throw away MP5s that I was getting because I wasn't allowed to sell them. My rep was too low. But that's fine. I get it. I get why they do it. It's a way of keeping players on the server having a rep. Because you have to build your rep up to do shit. So you build your rep up to get to better shit.
They really need to. If they keep the rep, they need to. If they get rid of AI, they certainly need to lower the rep. Because trying to get rep up now is going to be near impossible.
I'm hoping me opening a ticket and saying these are the problems I had with AI. But it is your unique selling point, and this is how I solved it, etc, etc, etc. Might make him go, okay, we'll give that a go. It might not. Yeah. But I need to put it in a way that doesn't sound like getting rid of that will kill the server.
Yeah.
Your unique selling point, what you're doing that no one else is the AI.
Yeah.
And because I had the similar problems with disconnections on my server, I'll word it, I'll type it up 3 times. Yeah. Until I work out how to put it. Yeah.
Yeah. Make it back to base. I've got a code lock.
Yeah, that means that other door's done, so we're up to 3 code locks.
And 2 boxes of nails as well.
Fuck, yeah, that means we can get the rest of the windows covered and we can build another door ready for a code lock.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And Chuckles will
We
come
can
back
basically
on,
build all the doors you want to build, basically. Block off everything, build all the doors you want to build, and
wait for just add code locks as we add them.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
I think
that's
it's
the
the best way to do it.
When it's
Yeah.
not costing you to build the items, which it doesn't on
Yeah.
the server, then you might as well do that.
Yeah.
Because that makes the most sense. And then as soon as anyone gets a code lock, they just stick it on a door that's available.
Exactly.
Oh, red food. But I don't care. I'll make it home on this.
Oh yeah, I want red food, but we'll be fine.
And there's a little bit of food in base, but that doesn't matter if I die in base. Fucking getting the gear home and putting it in the locker is what matters, isn't it? I've got a Game Boy for us to sell, or Tetris.
Yeah, I've got a few bits which we can sell. I mean, I don't know really what you're going to spend money on, but
I would say we buy spare armor for home, ammo for home. You know, just so you've got that gear at home. Food, actually having a supply of food and water bottles at home would make sense, wouldn't it? Storage, if you buy it off the peer-to-peer, like you got that locker for next to nothing. That 20 grand locker.
yeah, that's
buying,
true.
It's worth buying that sort of shit. All the solos that aren't base building. The people that do this as an adventure map. Our number's up to 78 again.
Lots of shooting around those.
People do a lot of hanging around in Trader, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of people in Trader.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the other thing they could do is have two identical traders at both bottom corners of the map, and depending on which extraction point you go through is which trader you end up with, but you all extract in the same places.
Yeah.
So that again would reduce the lag then. Because that way you'd have 50% of the people in each trader.
Yeah.
But it's because everyone's doing quests.
Yeah.
So they keep going in there. I get it. I see we've come into nighttime quite quickly again.
Well, I think they're extending. Well, they're looking at extending daytime, aren't they?
Yeah, they need to.
That gives us a little bit of a safer run home, doesn't it?
Oh, 100%. Oh, stop grumbling. Your tummy's not that bad. You've had fish fingers, chips, baked beans tonight. You can't be having grumbly tummy. I bought the little Heinz microwave one pots for the baked beans. Because I do like baked beans. I just never really want to cook a whole thing of them. So I quite like having those. We've been to Mishkino yet on here?
Yes.
That's like close quarter battle now, isn't it?
God, yeah.
Fucking when I fought AI in there, that was quite a situation.
Gosh, we need to build a fireplace in base, don't we?
Do we?
Well, we've got a pond right outside, haven't we?
Yeah, we don't have a fridge, but I'm guessing food probably doesn't overly go off either.
No.
And even though river fish are shit, eating 5 of them would fill you up nicely.
I mean, sometimes there's cows just up in the town just above us, isn't there? So
yeah, again, that would be useful.
Go shoot a cow, job to get them.
Yeah. Out to chat, guys. We don't have MVGs at the moment on us, and this is pitch black. Cookie, if you're running with MVGs that you picked up earlier, remember I don't have a set.
I haven't got any. I left them back at base.
Okay, mate. I thought you said you'd picked up a set and set out on the ground. I couldn't remember.
No, that was earlier. That was at the first key card room did, and then when we went back and got the other one, I dropped everything off because I didn't want to take it all out with me.
So you must nearly have enough rep to buy a scope.
Yeah, 22,000 or 2,200 I need roughly. Obviously, you get more rep for killing players, but I have no idea which sometimes players and which aren't until I loot the body.
Yeah.
Because you just don't know, do you? You just shoot, and then if you kill them, ideal, and you go and look at the body and you're thinking, oh, that was actually a player.
Yeah, so I just shoot, and if I kill them, I know it was AI. Yeah.
Well, that's like I said, because ever since the first day when we saw those AI running off in a line with one with no weapons in their hand, running straight, like as in they were going somewhere.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Obviously, if I get shot at and they miss me a few times, I know it's AI because they've missed a couple of times.
Yeah.
But when you see people just running straight, you're like, oh, is that? I don't know if that's AI. Like the people I killed today, I was like, well, I think that's AI because I started chasing them. I was like, I think that must just be AI running off.
Yeah.
And then it's only when I shot and killed one of them, the other two started zigzagging around and dodging and all of this. And I'm thinking, okay, right, so it's definitely players. AI don't do that. And if it was AI, they'd have turned around and started shooting back.
Yeah. I love the AI on here, which is why I've got to try and convince them to bring them back in lower amounts and play with it. I think they get... I'm sure they understand as well that AI are an important thing to have on here because it's what's made it unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, as they'll understand, what have they got that's different than everybody else? At the moment, nothing. No reason to play this at the moment, apart over any of the other big servers. So the only other thing to look at is sorting out their AI problem. So I'm hoping I can give them some hints, and hoping those hints will help. And they've probably worked it out themselves. They're not, they're modders. They get it. And I know they want to up their hardware anyway, which will help. Arguably, they could probably just up the hardware and it would handle it.
You started talking and then stopped.
Oh, they could probably just up the hardware and it would handle it.
Yeah.
But by downgrading the amount of AI, there's less for red.
Oh, disconnection. Yeah.
Without AI, good. Yeah. I'll probably call it there, mate. When we get kicked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks
Probably
for watching.
Same, then
I'll catch you
spawn in
tomorrow.
and run back.